Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're playing tabs, but we have a story today, another one, a mini story. Today, Mr. Squire, well, he's been feeling real down, he's been put down, and said that he is unworthy to become a knight, unworthy to train, unskillful, unwanted. So he's been sent out of the castle. Also, sorry if you hear me sniffle, because I kind of got a sniffles. Anyways, back to the story. So he's been sent out of the castle, and now he goes on his journey to figure out who he really is. So the squire thought that he should take out some tribal men and recruit them and train them to become part of his army. So he brought along his best friend that still believed in him, Archer B. B stands for Bob, but we call him Archer B. Then Squire thought, let's take him out, shall we? So the tribe turned around at the campfire, and you missed your freaking shot. This is why you and him are in the same clan. I'm sorry. Anyways, so he struck for the leg. He looked down. He was struck down. Then Barber Bob had that never happened. Oh, that was a bullseye. Then the squire and the archer were doing good this time. Better win this fight. What are you idiots doing? Okay, we won. Then he recruited more friends, because he fought more tribal factions, and brought 5 squires with him to defeat the farmer faction. So they swung, they missed, and they hit, and they hit, and they aimed, and they shot, and they threw, and they all survived. As a team, they were undefeatable, except for the last battle. But you know, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. And then they had to slay the children. It's just part of what they had to do. Why are you holding... Okay, he deserves to get slain. He's holding him very wrongly. And then they moved to the next battle. Then he hired them all, and he found more men to his army as he led the charge once again. He also hired a slightly larger dude, and his eyes got bigger as he realized, I'm getting closer. And he also hired some bard for some beautiful music. As they fired and shot at the wonderful, yes, that's right, the farmers. But the potion throwers, they were a distraction. They were also drunk on the job, which the medieval knights and squires, well, they're not knights, but you know, the squires disapproved of this, and how they were feeding it to their children. This was very terrible. Anywho, they were going to defeat the entire army if this was one thing. If it was the last thing they would do. You survived? If it was the last thing they would do. But seriously, I actually thought he died. Anyways, let's actually be useful. I'm being useful. I'm being useful. He died. Now that's how you kill a child. Don't ever tell anyone I said that. Really? You had to hit him with a second arrow right there? That hurts. Anyways. And one squire, the main squire, lived and was saved with an arrow to his back. Well, not his back, but to the farmer. Anyways, they lived on and they moved forth, hiring an even bigger army to take out the scarecrow. And then they hired way more men. And then they had to fight the scarecrow for more proof that they were better than the others when they were told they were not. And we have a lot of wheelbarrows, and the wheelbarrow goes on by. I don't think that's part of a song, so I'm good. Whoa, now that's a drunk scarecrow. How many times do you hear that a day? Not many, I bet. Would you like to hear the bad news, or would you like to hear the good news? I'm a good shot. Uh-oh. Are you serious? Ah! We're losing the fight, men. We're losing the fight. Wait, they actually struck him down. We won! And the leader still lived on with his slowly dilating eyeballs. Holy smokes. Anyways, they moved on and went to the king to prove themselves. Then they grew stronger as they went toward the castle, and they found more armor, they found shields, they crafted their weapons. And then the archers, they found the archers who still survived and brought them back. They brought a bigger band, and their band only increased by 1, but it's better than nothing. And they wanted to prove themselves more. There were invaders on their way to the castle, so they quickly got together and they went to fight them, the hoplites. So let's see how they win, eh? 1 down. Now they had to take the others out. So the knight had to push in. The knight. Did I say knight or knights? The knights. The knights pushed in. They went forth. 1 went down. Wait. 1 went down? 1. Yeah, 1 went down. And they pushed forward to the archers and defeated them. This battle was really only 10 seconds. An easy feat. Then they moved to the king to prove that they were worthy. Then the king said, as they arrived, he said, "If you could defeat me and my small army in combat, then I will grant you the royalty to the throne. Because I don't think you're worth anything, and that you should just perish and be exiled forever." And he accepted the challenge. The squire and his knights that still survived the battle, and his archers, and they built the catapults from the trees that were there. And they even got even more band players. And one was even a child. And then they went forth to fight the king's army. But then they had tricks up their sleeves, just to prove that they were really worth it. Oh my gosh, bullseye, hit the head much? But they brought archers to ambush them as a distraction. 1 archer, oh. You know how I said 1, okay, one archer decided that he would not die today. Oh, never mind, he died. It was all a lie. And then they moved forth and to march the army. Do a split. As they fought the other knights in order. Oh my gosh. Who's gonna win? This is a serious question. Oh my. Oh snap. Did that kill all of them? Oh my gosh, they actually killed all of them. Wow. That was a good shot. Oh no. The king. He's so strong. Luckily, 1 catapult decided to be smart and move backwards. Well, this is awkward. As the 2 archers fired, they failed. So they left. The king laughed at them. Luckily, a few of them survived after the battle and they crawled away. They walked again for another month or 2, and they built up their army again, stronger and better. They built a ballista. It took 2 months to build that, but more than less. They built even more. They hired some of the ancient faction as they wandered across some that were also disbanded from their armies, and put them to good use, putting them high for the next ambush. Now the king expected the first ambush. Oh my word. Yeah, you can tell why he expected the first ambush. That guy is high. Anyways. And then they also put him in the... those eyes. Put them up there. And let me tell you, it was a pain for him to sit there. Does he actually fire? Oh my gosh, he does. He's gonna fall off like an idiot, though. What are you doing? Yeah. As they were all confused and battered with what was happening, they turned and rounded. And the archers fired and did their job. Are your legs sticking out, sir? Help me! I think he's dead. The other one's not dead, though. Obviously, you can tell the king is very distracted. Hold on, we have to stop this. Why? Okay, whatever. We'll deal with you later. As the distraction was working, they moved through the flanks swiftly and quickly. And they shot at the king and they fired as the king was distracted. He turned around and went to fight them. He struck down another two, and they all went down. He went in for the other kills, disbanding the other musicians. Okay, well, one of them was being really frustrated. Oh. Ah! You think you can defeat me? And then the king fell with one final blow. With those super large X's over his eyes. And then the squire became the king of the land. Happily ever after. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little story that I made up. And if you want to see more, like, subscribe, share, and don't forget to leave a comment down there too, because I love to read them. I'll comment and I'll give it a heart if I like it. It's nice, you know. But, you know, I'll see you next time. Have a good day, and goodbye.